Hi, this is about my 40th attempt at making a warm-up video because it keeps stopping after 5 minutes. Please let this time work. So let's just start with our feet together in the middle of the mat. Take our toes out and then our heels out, and let's just start bringing ourselves, our awareness into the room, and start with our sways. So bringing I suppose a sense of familiarity back to the body, something that we do every week in class. And see if you can take that feeling of the class that you normally have, getting a wee bit of space and time for yourself, exercise, self-care. See if you can bring it into your warm-up today. So bring your awareness into the soles of the feet, and then when you feel comfortable, see if you can close the eyes. So you're really focusing on what your body's feeling. And this can be a good way just to connect with mindful practice, so thinking about what you're feeling present or kind of like current sensations, living in the present moment, trying to distance yourself just for the next wee while from everything else, every other distraction, worry or stress that you've got going on at the moment. So take your awareness down to what you're feeling in the feet, where your weight's placed. Are you spreading your weight evenly, or could you think more about pressing right through the base of the big toe and the little toe, the outside border and the inside border of the foot? If you feel like you're taking your weight over to one side or the other, see if you can keep it going straight forward and back to begin with, and press evenly through both sides of the body. So a sense of balance coming back into your practice. From there, we'll take our sways round in little circles in one direction, and just play around with how far you go, and notice how your postural muscles will kick in as you take your kind of centre of gravity out with your base of support. And also notice how your feet work that little bit harder. And then change your direction of the circle and see if one way felt more natural or easier. And also just allow your lower back and your ribs, hips to start loosening off. Head and the neck are quite relaxed. And then we'll just make that circle smaller and smaller until we're resting in the middle. So the knees are just gently bent and roughly in line with the middle of the foot. The hips are stacked above the heels. We'll bring our hands up towards our pelvis, so just those pointy hip bones at the front, and we'll do our tilts, so tilting under, tilting out, so as if you were tucking your tail under and then sticking it out. Start with a small movement, and then again just feel how your body's feeling. If you're feeling quite stiff or tense in that area, just work into it really gradually. Don't force any movements, but just allow yourself to gradually warm up your lower back and let these muscles ease off, because we often do carry tension around this area, especially if you're sitting at a desk or on a sofa or whatever, something that is not familiar to you for working, then just give yourself a chance to loosen up. We'll change to bringing our hands, so one's on the lower tummy, one's just underneath the ribs, and we'll take just some deep breaths. So nice deep breath down towards your hands, allowing the belly to swell, ribcage moves out to the side, and then a nice slow breath out. So long slow inhale. Allow your body to expand, belly to expand, ribs to expand, and then a slow exhale. And as you exhale, just starting to draw tummy and ribs just gently away from your hands, a couple of millimeters, bringing your awareness into these postural muscles. When you take one more, you can change hands to ribs if you want to. So try and even give yourself a little bit of light pressure at your lower ribs. So as you breathe in, you'll feel them just pushing outwards and upwards slightly. And then breathing out. Take one more in your own time. these breaths are really important to kind of integrate into your day when your routine's changed and when life's changed and there's a bit more kind of stress going on. These can reset your kind of stress systems in your body. So if you can, every half hour or hour, just take your time to take 5 big deep breaths like that, and see if you can make your exhale slightly longer than your inhale, and that should really help you just stop this kind of stress from building during the day. So take a little micro break, 5 deep breaths, exhale longer than inhale, and that can help you set up for your day. So keep that breathing going as we come into our head tilts, tilting forward towards the breastbone, up towards the ceiling. Again, you can have your eyes closed if you want to just think about how you're feeling, or you can open them up if you want to bring your attention back into the room a little bit more. Try and take an out breath with one movement and an in breath with the other. And imagine that wee bit of fruit just in between back of chin and front of neck. So keeping the length through the back of the neck, but also think about the lengthening or lifting up from the pelvis. So the whole spine is lifted and lengthening as you move. We'll change to side, so one ear down to one shoulder. Again, thinking about the length as you move. Lengthening up through the back of the neck, up through the back of the body. If this area feels quite tight, you could take your time just on one side and take the chin forwards or backwards just to really target where you're feeling tight or stiff. For me, it's just in here at the front. So again, just be mindful with your movement and notice what you're feeling personally, and spend a wee bit of time there, even if it's after the class. Give yourself that chance to unwind. Good. And then we'll change to looking over each shoulder, lengthening as we come through the middle. Again, just warming up the muscles around the neck. Our shoulder shrugs. Coming forward and up first, bending the knees as we go. If you're feeling that you're still quite cool, then bend a wee bit deeper, warm yourself up that wee bit more. We'll change to up, back and down, so wide across the collarbones, that awareness between shoulder blades just drawn gently together and down. Another nice thing to bring into working life if you're at home and sitting at an unfamiliar desk is just think every now and again of drawing those shoulder blades just gently together and down at the back, so it gives the front of your body a wee bit of a break. Good. We'll come into our walks, so lifting one heel and the other side, swinging opposite arm to leg and keeping that going as the arms get bigger. Keeping your breathing going as you move. Good. And then we'll just keep the knees slightly bent, bring the arms up. We're going to breathe in. And then as we breathe out, just let one arm drop down and lengthen the arm up towards the ceiling. Looking up if you want to. Breathing in as we come up, out as we come over. Take the feet a little wider. We're going to come into our plies, so bending to come up, bending as the arms come down. Just let your feet go at whatever angle feels natural and comfortable to you, and take your knees as wide as you want to. Again, if you're wanting to work a wee bit harder, take your bend a wee bit further. If you feel nice and warm and you want to just take it easy, make your bend small. Good. We're going to bring the arms out to shoulder height. We're going to sit down into our bend slightly. We're going to breathe in, prepare, and out to open up. Breathing in as the arm comes round, out to open up. So give yourself space. I know I'm not twisting fully here because of the wall, but see if you can really allow your chest to rotate round, open up through the front of the shoulder. Again, just easing any tension in that area. Get one more each side, breathing out and in and out and in. Good. We're going to lengthen up again. wouldn't be a warm up without some balance work. So feet apart to make it slightly easier. Hold on to anything nearby if you want to. Feet together to make it harder. One foot in front of the other to make it harder again. So we're going to come into our bend. Lift the heels, lengthen the legs, lower down. We're coming forwards and up with the arms, and then out to the side and down, roughly 2 breaths per movement. So in and out and out. Good. So see if you can think about just drawing those ribs gently back, lengthening through the back of the neck as you move. On our next one, we're going to come forwards and up. We're going to take the arms out to the sides, and then we're going to circle 5 big circles forward. So you can keep those heels lifted, and then we're going to reverse 5 big circles back. We're going to lengthen up at the knees. We're going to do the same, so 5 big circles forward, and then 5 big circles back. Keep that length going. And as you lower down, see if you can keep your head in the same place. So you're really lengthening through the spine. Heels are lowering, but head stays tall. Good. Hopefully you're nice and warm, and hopefully that's worked this time.